Howdy. Welcome to Jack K. Williams. Come on in. Come on in. This is where the Aggie magic happens. Come on in. Welcome to the office. A couple of permanent residents here alongside me. First, John Wayne, or the Duke, one of my personal heroes. I've had the Duke with me for about 45 years. He just reminds me to stand for something every day. Another permanent resident here in the office is General James O. Rutter, former president of Texas A&M. He keeps an eye on me all day long and makes sure I continue to do the right thing after Duke inspires me in the morning. In fact, this desk was President Rutter's desk when he was in the job. We found it in the storeroom in the basement when we first moved back into this office here about 6 months ago. The office itself, as I mentioned, was General Rutter's for about 5 years. It is a place full of history, just like the rest of our campus is, and it's part of that spiritual pillar of Texas A&M that we all kind of lean back on, of tradition and heritage and legacy. Great American, great president of this university, and a very courageous decision maker. Let me introduce you to a couple of my heroes. This is my grandfather, my mom's dad. His name was Jim DeWayne. He fought in World War I, wrote this book called Dear Old K, which is about K Company of the 101st Infantry, all young men from Clinton, Massachusetts. He went from private to major on battlefield promotions in World War I, and at the end of the war was commanding 2 infantry battalions simultaneously. This guy was a hero. I never got to meet him. He died before I was born. This is my dad, Mick Welch, class of 46. He left A&M about a week after this picture was taken. He looks like he's 5 years old. This is what we sent to fight the Second World War. Amazing generation of Aggies. And right next to him is my oldest son, Mark, when he was serving as Corps Commander here at A&M in 2000 to 2001. This picture on the right is my daughter, Liz, our youngest child. Liz is fighting Texas Aggie, class of 2010 out of the Business Honors Program at May School. And she runs a marketing firm now. She's married to her husband, Liam, who's a Marine at Camp Pendleton, California. On the left is my son, John, fighting Texas Aggie, class of 2012 out of the medical school. John's an ER doctor, and that's his beautiful family in the picture with him. And there's a couple more over here. My oldest son, Mark, fighting Texas Aggie, class of 2001. His wife, Ashley, also class of 2001. And 2 of their 3 kids are now fighting Texas Aggie's current students at A&M. And then on the right, my son, Matt, fighting Texas Aggie, class of 2008. And his wife, Kristen, who unfortunately is a Texas Tech Red Raider and never allowed to do that Red Raider thing around the house. And the most important picture in the room. This is the babe, my wife, Betty. She is the straw that stirs the drink in my family, the greatest partner on earth. This is one of the big reasons I'm at Texas A&M at all. It's a letter from President George H.W. Bush to me back in 1999 after I gave a presentation somewhere about my first Gulf War experience. Somebody in the audience taped the speech, and they ended up printing it in the Wall Street Journal where President Bush read it and sent me this letter. And I was incredibly proud. And so when the opportunity to compete for the dean's job at the Bush School opened up as I was leaving military service, I threw my name in the hat. George H.W. Bush was a remarkable president and an even more remarkable man. And he was an Aggie in every sense of the word, which is why he is so proud to lie with Barbara and their daughter Robin right here on our campus. This is my view. Same view General Rutter had when he was in this office. One of the cool things about being in this office is looking out the window at the American flag, looking off to the left and seeing the Bonfire Memorial, which should never be very far from our thoughts. And then watching people flock here to the front of JKW for photos in the spring and as graduation approaches, it's really a cool view. Thanks for coming by. It's been great to have you. Come back when you have time to do a little paperwork for me. Time for you to get back to studying, me to get back to work. Here you go.